There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me.
My name is Nassim the Dream. I'm a 15-year-old amateur boxer, giving my views and opinions on everything boxing related. I'm here to give you guys consistent, reliable, unbiased commentary. Boxing is my passion, slaying trolls is my hobby. Hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Seen no real shit like this shit here. How about he do his best and go fight Earl Spence then? Shut up, take a little bit less money, be quiet, humble yourself, and fight Earl Spence, he a stud. Do what he say, and then you might be the challenger sometimes. Bob Arum don't give a damn about him. Bob Arum told him to his face he done got lawsuits with his own promoter. You ain't worth shit to me, for real. You got
Jermell only Charlo roasts Terrence Crawford and talks to him like he is a child that has done something bad, and that he is the father disciplining the bad child. You know, as you shown in this clip, he said that he needs to shut up, take less money, and go fight Errol Spence, and see himself as a challenger. And these are valid criticisms. Terrence Crawford, like I said, I think he's a very, very skilled fighter. He's one of the best fighters of today. I'll have him as number one on my pound for pound list, but his ego is just unmatched, man. He's unwilling to take 60-40, which is a reasonable offer. And if Terrence Crawford, he gets Errol Spence, if he beats Jordan Ugas, and he's going to have to most likely take that, because there's no way he's getting 50-50. He's going to have one belt to Errol Spence's 3 belts. That would be absolutely ridiculous in terms of business. Jermell Charlo, though he can be a bit of a coon and a sellout, I salute him for this, for talking this to Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford has been calling Jermell Charlo out, saying he wants to go to 154, and he said he's going to knock Jermell Charlo out, and look what Jermell Charlo had to say to that.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
And shots fired. He said, I'm going to knock you the F out. And so he definitely means it. That's a very bold statement to say. I think a fight between Terrence Crawford versus Jermell Charlo would be a very good fight, provided that Jermell Charlo, he beats Castano, and that, Terrence Crawford, he would beat Errol Spence if he beats Jordan Ugas. If Terrence Crawford goes up to 154 pounds to beat Jermell Charlo, he's an all-time great, man. That's absolutely beautiful to watch. Imagine a 3-division champion in some of the most competitive weight divisions in the sport of boxing. He would be an all-time great. But back to the interview, Jermell Charlo is absolutely right, though. I feel like that Terrence Crawford really needs to humble himself. He doesn't deserve 50-50. Let's just be honest. He hasn't done that good on pay-per-view. He did at best 160,000 with Sean Porter. That's not that bad, but compared to Errol Spence, who did 325,000, that's a lot. Okay, I think that Terrence Crawford is a very skilled fighter. He's very good with his counterpunching ability. He's very good with his timing. He and Canelo Alvarez are some of the best counterpunchers in the sport of boxing. He can knock you off the back foot with either hand. He's a switch hitter. He's one of the most skilled boxers you've seen in this generation. He's a one generation type of talent. Okay, there's really no fighters that are similar to him except for Deron Ennis. Okay, so I definitely think that he has a very good chance of beating Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo has showed flaws in the ring similar to Terrence Crawford. Like I said, I think that Terrence Crawford is a more skilled fighter, but I think that Jermell Charlo is bigger, so it's an interesting match to make. But this is what needed to be said to Terrence Crawford. I like Terrence Crawford, but like I said, his ego is what causes him not to see the bigger picture. There's a reason why, like Charlo said, that he's getting a lawsuit with Bob Arum. Bob Arum just does not care about Terrence Crawford. He's mispromoted Terrence Crawford. That's why Terrence Crawford doesn't do good on pay-per-views. Terrence Crawford, like I said many, many times, needs to humble himself, take 60-40, because if he beats Errol Spence, he's the man. Errol Spence is one of the top 3 welterweights in the sport of boxing. Everybody's going to look at you, like I said, as the man to beat. Nobody's going to question your legitimacy at welterweight, because Terrence Crawford, he has been criticized for not fighting the best of welterweight, and that is valid, because he's only really fought Sean Porter and Meat Machine. That's the only good fighters he's really fought at 147 pounds, while Spence has fought Lamont Peterson, Kell Brook, Chris Algieri, Chris Van Heating, Sean Porter, etc. Okay, Danny Garcia. You know, so like I said, I hope that Terrence Crawford can swallow his ego to fight Errol Spence, provide Errol Spence beats your Dan Sugas. And if you can't get the Errol Spence fight, go fight Jermell Charlo. I think that's a very interesting fight to make. Like I said, it would be a very competitive fight between both of them. Both of them are, you know, very vicious in the ring, and both of them talk a lot of trash. And both of them will be doing their best to try to knock each other out. So that'd make an entertaining matchup. But I just wanted to report on this. But to wrap this up, this is Not Seem the Dream. Rocking says, Nay says to sleep. Ha, y'all, another one. Peace.